I see the stream going now. Just waiting to check for my... Yeah, I hear my lovely, lovely voice. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my first playthrough since I've returned from retirement. Which was closing in on a year ago. So apparently the 1,000-Year Door being my final playthrough turned out to not exactly wind up being true after all. Like a year and a half or so later. But what is up, guys? My name is Subspace, and I am starting my playthrough of Epic Mickey Rebrushed. This is part of the PlayStation Plus catalog for January 2026, and I'll be playing this game. I won't be doing it all today, but I will be playing it for the first time today and giving my first impressions. How's everyone doing? Hey, 𝕷𝖎𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌, how you doing, buddy? Let's get this game started. I have not played the original, but I have seen a couple small parts from what my brother played from the original on the Wii. So this is a pretty much blind experience for me. After all, I think my first playthrough back is going to be where I brush everything up, or should I thin it all away? Decisions. I can either paint my way to victory or thin everything out of the competition. How are you doing, 𝕷𝖎𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌?
A long time ago, on a very peculiar day, my mirror lured someone out of his bed and opened a doorway to my workshop.
I find it funny that Mickey was reading Alice Through the Looking Glass. Now, boy, today was March 25th, but no, it's January 24th on the time I'm doing this.
Perhaps it knew that the curious intruder had a role to play in my project. I was putting the finishing touches on my latest creation. A world for things that have been forgotten. Satisfied with my progress, I put the magic brush down and retired to my chambers. Had I known what events would follow, I would have locked away everything. Paint, brush, and thinner.
Uh-oh.
I heard the noises and rushed to see what had happened. But I was too late. The world I had created was ravaged. A wasteland. The mysterious intruder was gone. I did not learn his identity. Well, not for a very long time.
How many years have gone by? I hate to be that guy, Mickey, but you kind of deserve being pulled inside the mess you created. Well, here we are with Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I'm sure the game will tell me what to expect as I go through it. Hopefully I don't need to adjust my settings too much. Now this is, I believe, in a world with forgotten Disney characters. Well, aside from Mickey. Like this guy, for one. I wouldn't want that guy as my surgeon. This guy's insane! Okay, what's so scary about a plunger? Okay, maybe that. I start off by fighting that thing? Over here, you fucking bolts. Miss me! Over here, Mickey. How do you know my name? Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I think that's who it. I think Oswald is a rabbit. I know Oswald is one of Walt's first creations. Before Mickey. Where do I go? I guess follow this guy. Everything in this world just wants to kill me. We're safe in this spot, Mickey. This control panel can be damaged with your spin move. You mean the thing I did by accident? Yours your spin move by pressing triangle. Oh yeah, before I get too far, how's the audio all sounding before we get too far? I want to make sure everything's A-okay. Like, can you guys hear me in the game audio? Is there a good balance between the two, or does anything need to be adjusted? Before I get too far into this game. All good, thanks for letting me know. When that control panel's broken, come take care of this one. One more spin should do it. That makes my life a lot easier. For a small jump, press X. Hold it to do a longer jump. Alright, let me destroy this bucket of bolts. And I have to take care of the doctor's machine. The thing he used to try to kill me. Look, the mechanical arms to the structure reveals a secret room. Not so much of a secret if you show him to me in plain sight. You may take a moment to explore it, if you like. Otherwise, just follow this guy and then we'll get out of the castle or wherever we are. I want to take a minute to look around this place. Because I got this feeling I'm never going to come back here again once I leave this room. Oh, so this is jumping with X. Square is my spin move. Circle is like a running dash. R stick's my camera. Left stick's for moving. I'm slowly learning these controls. Oh, so that's how the doctor used to get at it, to escape. These stairs are broken. Maybe there's a way I can bring it back to life. Well, there's Oswald again. Oswald again. Somebody must be a huge fan of Oswald here. Grab more tickets or whatever it is I'm picking up down here. Yeah, somebody must be a huge Oswald fan in here. That's like my third gold Oswald statue in this room alone. We'll make that 4 if I put this one back. If I've learned anything from Zelda, it's never leave an unopened treasure chest. Bronze pin. Well done! This is a collectible pin, one of many you may find over in the wasteland. Is it this place is called? Most of them are unique and commemorate specific events or places. You should see them when you collect while you're here. The Bat Doctor slab. Extra content unlocked. Oops, I put the wrong thing. I know I got a bronze pin somewhere. There's a lot to look for, but I'll find it another time. Be careful of that thinner pool. Remember that it can hurt you, so don't fall in. There's gotta be a way I could use paint and thinner. I just probably don't know how to yet. Should probably avoid that pool. Now I want to know the lore. I'm sure we'll be learning a lot of old forgotten Disney lore as we go through this adventure. Well, okay, good to know. Do not take the left path on the top. Gotta stick to the right side. Because, after all, it is the right way to go. Okay, I'll stop. I could paint some of the stuff that was destroyed back. I had to get back home. I got pulled to this place by the ink monster. The shadow blot. It's a thing made of paint and thinner. That blot seemed awfully scared of the brush. Wow! That's thinner. It dissolves anything painted. Gosh, I wonder what else this brush could do. That's paint. It restores things dissolved by thinner. You're quite the artiste. Well, you're just full of surprises. I guess you're soaked up some of the blot. But I'm still me. Let's practice. This game could really benefit from voice acting. Hold L2 for thinner or R2 for paint. I was gonna ask if there's a way I could... Let me see how... Oh! With thinner, I could dissolve the world out of existence. At the end of this corridor is the courtyard that will take us out of this dark beauty castle. Now we put this world back. Nice. I think I'm gonna like this. I know this room's just for practice. Bring this night back, and then bring it out of existence again. Make it look like nothing ever happened. Point at the thin gear with R, then press R2 to paint. I'm sure nobody will notice that I was even here. I mean, the doctor ran away. I guess this game will give me an opportunity to brush up my skills. Your brush can also thin out cartoon objects like that door frame. Point at the frame with the brush and hold down L2 to hit it with the thinner. What do you have to say? Oh, you're just telling me what you told me already. A wall holding up a door. I wonder what happened if that wall were to just mysteriously disappear. Like nothing ever happened. With a brush like this, I am unstoppable. Well, it looks like you can stand on the floor to... on the tomb floor to clear the way. Oh! Don't forget to paint it too. That attuned floor can be restored with paint. Let me get out of this creepy castle. Hey! The exit's through that gate. Yeah, what that lucky rabbit just... Yeah, let that pesky wappet just locked up in front of me. Oh my. Uh-oh. It's part of the Blob's blotting army. Blotling army. Are they dangerous? Well, they're not good company. Get ready to fight. Time for school with Gus. Over friends, the cursor looks like this. Over opponents, it looks like this. You can fight blotlings in 2 ways. Use thinner to thin them out of existence, or hit them with paint to make them friendly. Many opponents are stunned when you jump on their heads. Each time an opponent hits you, you lose a health pip. Lose all your pips, you're done for. The Seers are only... other blotlings are far worse, but you'll soon see soon enough. That went a little too fast for my liking, that last bit. I was gonna be like, wait, did something hit me? But no, I'm still pretty good on my health. I had a feeling a secret was gonna be up here. You can't hide from... Wait, I just realized, am I limited on my paint and thinner? What happens when those cartons run out? Do I just have nothing? I can imagine doing pacifist or genocide runs. I guess only using paint or thinner on enemies. You'll have to use both to navigate, but only on one of a type on enemies. Interesting concept. I'm sure there's a way to get through the game with only using one of them on the foes you come across. Look out! The Seer saw you, and it looks like it's called it a friend. Work with me. Hey! Thank you. Oh, that's how I get health back. Sometimes random objects will get it. This is a pressure plate. It will lower when you step on it. You don't say! You could also make pressure plates go down faster by using triangle in the air. So, if like a stomp move, use your spin move up to interact with this. Remember, you can press square to perform a spin attack. That's a gremlin, Calvin. He'll be so happy to get out of that cage. He looks mad enough to break through that catapult. When you see other gremlins try to help them, they're sure to become friends. I want to see what else is here before... Oh wait, that's the exit down there. I think that is. You must use a spin move on 2 different gears to open the way. Look for the gears on the balconies. Also, it looks like the blue and green restore my paint and thinner. The blue and green tickets, I mean. So you can't go using them indefinitely. Is there anything down here I should? Aha! Sometimes you like to hide stuff in crevices and need to thin out, aren't you? Am I right, game? Run faster by L3, meaning press the stick in. Okay. Restoring this world one flick of my brush at a time. Sorry, fellas, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Spin this gear. You unlock the gear loose. The gate is opening. One more should do it. Here in Wasteland, you'll find that gears and machines make all sorts of things happen. Repairing and starting them will also reveal secrets and treasures. Part of me was kind of wondering if they were going to hide something around here, but it doesn't, look like it. Thank you, Mickey. I feared the worst when the bad doctor put me in on this thing. Nah, it won't endanger anyone else. Take this gold pin for freeing me. Did I seriously just lock myself out of the... Oh, I locked myself out of the chest! Probably wasn't anything too useful anyway. Then it can be helpful, but if it's used too liberally, the world will suffer. The castle pin. I obtain a castle entrance pin. Then it can be used to move blocks. Okay, do not want to go down through that. Whoa! I was almost stupid. Press R3 to center the camera in front of you. Second gear, down, and a projector screen. That's our way out of here. Mickey and the Beanstalk. I remember that cartoon. Extra content towers. Now we can get our way out of this creepy old castle. The dark and gloomy place? Not a place I want to call home. To the cartoon! The rabbit went this way, but portals like this are how we get around. Rabbit's named Oswald. He set them up. But a projector screen? What's so strange? It seems natural for cartoons. Well, what's in there? Get ready to jump. Escape the castle. Beanstalk 1. Mickey and the Beanstalk. Kind of amazed I actually made that leap. I honestly wasn't sure if I was able to make that leap of faith. Do I see the edge of the reel blocking serving as my barrier? Well, I guess back in the day, cartoons were and movies were on reels. People don't use that ancient technology anymore. Let's climb higher and higher and higher. That looks like the end, but do I want to go out of here yet? Whoa! Full of beads. My first trophy of the game is full of beads. And with that, we are somewhere else. 𝕷𝖎𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌 what are you doing? Hey guys, someone sabotaged the door. It's gonna take paint to fix it. That's an impressive door. Definitely gremlin construction. Hey Mickey, throw paint around here. Why not those gears? That'd be great. I've been working on that middle gear, so don't break it, please. Hooray! You fixed it! Part of me wanted to be mean and break the middle one, but nah, I'm too kind-hearted. Oh no, did you see that? It's a nasty thing related to the seers back there. That pipe is thinned out, letting steam escape. Don't touch the seam, it'll knock you back. Please, patch up those pipes. Thank you for your help. Only someone with your unique talent for creating paint could have done it. I'll meet you farther down the line, I'm sure of it. Okay, so I can't thin it out. I wanted to try. Paint the pipe. Open the chest. Here it is again, but we should be able to go that way. But watch your step. Channel my inner artiste. Paint earth thinner should get you through here. That big gear, or use paint to patch the pipe steam. But you know, well done. Wind up both. You paint up the ground. Oh! That should be five pipes all covered and good to go. Watch your step. Try using your double jump to reach the platform. Oh, I've done that already. Whoa! Oh, nice save. What a save that was. Maybe there's a way to lift that, remove that gate? Wait, that's not supposed to seal unless there's an emergency. Is this a trap? It is a trap! Someone shut the door, now a splatter has leaked in here. As I thought, splatters are a rarely solitary creature. Get him, my minions. Speed it, or Mickey will give you what for. Well, now there's a problem at the exit being closed. Let me clear the path to this collectible for you. Now hold on, that's Oswald. Could he have set this trap? I knew rabbits were too good to be true. So much for the lucky rabbit's foot. Seeing all these paint-like goops and globs, I guess this makes sense. I guess this explains why black ink wasn't ever used in Splatoon or something. Now what? Oh my, you attracted a guardian! The guardians you can attract can help you in several ways. R1 and one of your guardians will race you to your nearest destination. But wait, there's more. Oh, nearest opponent. R1 to launch all your guardians. Hold them, okay. Terps will unleash Center. Tints will do the same, but for paint. A guardian used in either of these ways will disappear. Where are we? Discount Disneyland or something? Gremlin Tim is trapped in a ticket booth. This looks like a mini amusement park or something. Hey, you! Over there! Help me! Deal with these creatures that trapped me in here, please. Work with me and become my friends. Feisty friends. Alright, spatters. Just because Mickey went easy on you doesn't mean I will. Now beat it. I'll start those boats for you now. You can jump on them at any time. Am I gonna be running through a dark version of It's Small World? The guardians you attract can help you in lots of several ways. You can attract more by painting or thinning the world around you. The bar on the top shows your progress at attracting guardians. Each segment of the bar you complete attracts a new type of guardian. The guardian exists to help you. Mickey, why is anyone's guess? Your guess is as good as mine, Gus. Foliage and Dumbo. Dumbo's not a forgotten character. Except, oh wait, that one is. Foliage of Oswald. Oswald must be really popular around these parts. What in the... A wrench? That's 𝕷𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖏𝑚 wrench, I know. This park better be cheaper than the other one right now. I don't know if I pay to spend a day in this amusement park. Oh, hey, stuff in this. Whee! I didn't even realize I just blew up an ancient doll. Now, what do I do with this wrench? This machine looks broken. Thanks for taking care of all those flotlings. If you have time, there are other rides here that need your help. If you're willing to help, come see me near the machine by the elephant ride. Maybe it's the wrench I just picked up. Or I could just progress in the game and go on discount It's a Small World. Ooh, spooky. Let me check the foliage of stuff around here. There might be stuff I'm missing. That Dumbo foliage was kind of there, except it's not really Dumbo. I know it's a regular elephant, I just like calling it Dumbo. My wrench! Now I can fix a broken elephant ride machine. The spinning cup tea ride is malfunctioning as well. Looks like there are pipes behind the maintenance area or walls are leaking, that's my guess. Non-flying types like you can use the elephant ride to jump up on the big tent. From there you can reach the maintenance area. It's a typical path, but you seem capable. If you need me, I'll be by the spinning teacup ride examining that machine. Woo! Aha! Get me nice and filthy with riches. I shouldn't say nice and filthy, but you know what I mean. NCT, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Do I really need to paint every last piece of this bridge back together? Yes. Yes, I do. So nobody can see me doing anything mischievous. I'm gonna block my only way out of here. When you thin out one of those gears, it'll stop rotating. Paint to start it again. Okay, so that's a nice and convenient way to get back in here. I don't think I want my platform stuck like that. I'm gonna wait for it to turn a wee bit more. That's better. I got this sinking feeling. Fragile. Or as it's pronounced in Italian, fragile. Okay, I gotta get back up there. Time to get back on the elephant ride. Okay, I gotta remember pressing R3 makes me run a little faster. Sorry, L3, not R3. No! I cannot believe I did this! I pushed the wrong button! Okay, that did give me a laugh, I'll give it that. I almost missed the bridge, but I have to push the wrong button and fall through to my doom. Throw the dolls in a... Good, spare me from that song. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. What's in here? Ancient machinery. Hey, it's not illegal if she didn't see me do it. This is a paint and thinner pump. Standard equipment on most rides. It can be filled with either paint or thinner, but never both at the same time. Paint often fixes things. It gets the ride running smoother. Thinner tends to throw a wrench in the works. Sometimes that's handy, though. A paint and thinner pump is always connected to something. This one's connected to the spinning cup ride. In this case, it's connected with pipes. Repair the ride, patch the pipes, and fill the pump. Remember, though, filling with thinner may have unexpected consequences. Fix the pipes. Now fill the pump. So, if I want to get the full experience and see every outcome, I'm going to have to play through this game twice. Once by doing things with paint, and another by doing things with thinner. Do I want to fix the spinning teacup ride? Oh. That's what he means by never both at the same time. It just drains it if I do the other. You fixed the ride, that makes me feel much better. In fact, it's so much better that I can open this door for you. Please keep whatever you find in there, along with my gratitude. All the way to that treasure chest. Oh, here we are with the, one side of the teacups. Now, what's in here? A silver pen. Oh, wait. Oh, I won't let me go in. Oh, I wanted to take the ride back. I won't take the ride back. I wanted to take the... Hold up. But I wanted to take the ride backwards. Oh, I wanted to ride the ride backwards. I totally forgot I had these emotions on my, emotes on my, PNG tuber. I gotta start using them more. So I had normal, angry, sad, nervous, and, excited. Okay, good to know. Well, this ride isn't fixed at all. Look at those boats jammed in here. There are some even overturned. I almost said unturned. That door should have automatically opened, but I guess that's broken too. There are pipes inside the walls that operate the door's locks. Thinning those pipes will break the locks and the door should open. Now that I think that the hippos are connected to the door as well. Stopping the hippos with paint will bypass the door's locks, and that would open it too. At least this doesn't look like It's a Small World. Maybe Alice in Wonderland? The movie shouldn't really be forgotten. I've heard of dark and crazy things from Alice in Wonderland. It's not a movie I've seen in a long time, but I definitely heard creepy things about it. Over there! You did it! Actually, what would happen if I tried the both ways as well? Well, the door stays open even if I get rid of one of the hippos. I see what you mean by that now, Umination. The green tickets refill my thinner, the blue tickets refill my paint. But I have not gone anywhere close to danger and running out of them. At least not yet. What's that noise? That's a whirlpool. Stay clear of those. Just think, if we had stayed in those boats too long... Uh-oh, that creature looks like a sweeper. They're trouble. They're a cousin to the spatters, but are capable of hurling bucketfuls of thinner. If you get close, he'll try to sweep you into the river, hence the name Sweeper. Let's just sweep it under the rug and call it a day. I'm gonna cheat this guy to a taste of his own medicine. Is there anything behind here that I can... Looks like there is. Looks like he's just captured. Let's release him. Much better! Gremlin's Hyperion. Pizza and Hable are still caged up somewhere. Any of us can help you return the favor at the first opportunity. Wait, that is the way forward, except I kind of don't want to be sucked into that. How did that chest get up there? There must be a way to get to it. I'm sure there's a way. Okay, maybe that's not the way to do it. There's gotta be a way up there. If only I could get that platform to go a little higher and the other one to go a little lower. There's gotta be a trick. Okay, that's a nice handy way to go forward. Ah! Now it's not an easy chest to reach. I'm impressed. Oh, come on. You call that not easy? I didn't think it was that hard, if I'm being dead honest here. So, oops, I did not mean to use thinner. I meant to use paint. Well, that's one way to kill an enemy! I am in your debt. I hope you can help my other trapped friends. I will express my gratitude when an opportunity presents itself. Do 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 do. I saw this frog underneath, so take that guy out. Somehow I'm staying on this hippo. Wait! Before I get too far away, I gotta take care of this fella in the cage. I do thank you, sir. See you at the end of the ride. Well, I'm sure that guy had a nice, fulfilling life. Oh wait, never mind, I already got rid of the frog. How many of these guys are trapped? Peen says grateful. I'm right behind you. Let's go. Whoa! This place is dark, kooky, and mysterious. The jungle boat ride. Anything over here I should be concerned with? In fact, no, that's just a wall. Anything in here? No, let me restore this world back. Is there a place? No, that's just another wall. What's with all these walls? Now for what's down here. Ha! The sweepers are on the retractable platforms. Use the valves to drop them into the thinner and open the doors. Pizza to the rescue. My trusty wrench will clear the road. This looks like a job for Hyperion. I'll fix this for you. Abel works his magic. Draco to return the favor. Watch this. Bring all these men to work. And then we got our way forward already. Whoop. Let me put this up. Alright. That was not the guy I wanted to get rid of. Okay, I cannot get rid of that. I'm running low on thinner. Thank you. I'll just sweep that guy under the rug. No harm done. Oh, that's how I get back here. How am I still alive? I don't even need... I should not begin to question this sort of stuff. At the least, I've yet to leave an unopened treasure chest. There would have was one I could just wind up breaking anyway. Well, no going back now. We need to find a way to shut that steam off. There's the entrance to the Asia boat ride. There has to be something around here that can help. What happened to the music? It seems back, looks like you had to go through. I think I know what that is now. I think I know what this means now. Who are you? Mickey Mouse, eh? I hear you're Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Well, here's your chance to prove it. I spent years getting along with the Gremlins, only had to knock them around on occasion. Then the one time I crashed my boat into their village, they seem to think I am some kind of villain. Not that I give two hoots about what they think, but it was an accident, and my ship's log will prove it. Those little monsters won't let me near the wreck to get it, though. I'll bet they'd let you. Find that log for my ship so we can put this to rest, and I can get back to work. Small Pete? I just realized that guy's name is Small Pete. See you soon, or sooner, if you know what's good for you. Pete engaged in cross-dressing activity in 2010? I got questions about that whole conversation with Pete. There's Oswald again. How did he get over there? Surely he didn't lock that door. Oswald's always like one step ahead of us. Let me check to make sure. Is there a way I could save this game? I want to make sure real quick. Enter photo mode? Well, that's one way to get a trophy, just take a photo. Wasn't even intentional either. Maybe I could wind up not breaking the bridge on me this time. Whoa, hello. But I'll destroy this guy instead. Hey, J Mills, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Ouch. That was scary. Not sure what this whole thing is revealing to me, but okay. Oh, that's to get me up on the roof. Wait, that's the way I came from. I should be on the roof then, I guess. Or at least climbing the roof. Excuse me? That's one way to let him out. Be free, my friends. Ah, am I glad to be free at that cage. Cramps one's leg, I can tell ya. As for setting me free, I'll rotate that platform so you can get to the top. Is the carpet from Aladdin? Also going to fix the match of carpets you can use to reach those two levers across the river. They seriously look like the carpets from Aladdin. That's what they look like to me, the carpets from Aladdin. Please let anyone who asks about me know that I'm okay. Hey Scorpio, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. This game was your childhood. I've not played the original, so this is definitely a new take on the game for me. I've seen my brother play a couple parts on the original of the Wii, but I've never played this game myself until today. Let me paint this back. Since this world's forgotten Disney characters, whoa! Who's trying to thin this place down on me? Dare you? It's a fun one. I never understood what to do because I might have a 5-year-old. So I just explore everything I can. My brothers beat the games 1 and 2. I heard of the sequel, but I never played it. I heard the original definitely had some interesting things to go with it. And I got this remake for free as part of my PlayStation Plus subscription, so I'm happy to give it a try. Alright, let me get back here so I can say... What's this name atop this building here? You're free, my friend. Well, I guess you're not a partner of Small P. Boats will take you to the island, but not much farther. Don't stay there for too long. There's some machinery over there, and I happen to know what it does. It controls something called the fire bridge. Curious name for a bridge. That is the key to escape from here. Real tricky part is getting to the machinery. You're going to face some challenges there. Scott, where do I go? Maybe I gotta go back to over here? Now, I missed my ride on the carpet. I'm sure he'll be back. Whoa! Flying away on my magic carpet. I think I'm supposed to do something over here. That's why we reached the exit, but how does this door open? Try and get into those levers at the side of the door. My siblings and I played the first one on the Wii. We didn't get far, sadly, with the second one. I guess this game was kind of on the tough side, at least for the original. This game is bringing back my childhood nostalgia for Disney. Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it. Well, he did it. The door is opening. But I am not going in there yet. I know there's still things to do in this world. Whoa! Ouch. I should probably aim to know where I'm gonna put my paint and thinner at, so I don't fall into the pits of death like that. What in the world? The world? What is that? Whoa! Okay, that saves me a little bit of trouble, I guess. Where was this 10 sec? Where was this a minute ago? You can reach the top of the temple. A gold pin. Whoa! The fire bridge. This thing is the fire bridge? I think because it's called a dragon, that's why it's called the fire bridge. Chinese New Year is coming sometime next month, so I guess perfectly fitting we see one of those things we typically see in Chinese New Year parades and whatnot. I used to see those all the time back in school. People dancing inside one of those dragon costume things on the day of the Lunar New Year, and I'm just like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but good for you. Looks like that whirlpool sank the boat you were on. You could fix it so you could reach the gears. But those valves are behind the big wall are complicated. It's easier to just pay me to do it. Just because I'm free does not mean my wrench is. It requires... This help requires a small fee. 100 e-tickets to stop the whirlpool. I got the tickets. I'm going to apply a bit of wrench action here. Give me a moment. Now it should be working to your satisfaction. Hooray! I think that thing's gonna fall. Surprisingly, it doesn't. Paint the world back to life, because that's the kind of guy I am. It's down here. This valve controls the steam vents. If you use your spin move, I bet you could shut it down. It's pretty old, though. Oh, the fans caused it to... Oh, the fans blocking my path? Not a problem. I could see this being a bit of a pain, but I should be able to stop it. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Nice! Mickey, let's go check out that red chest over there. Over where? I wonder what could be in it. Well, that gives me my way out of here. I guess up I go. Reward me. Bronze pins. They look more gold than bronze to me. That's just me, though. They look more gold than they do bronze. There should be that other path that I started going to, but the thinner kind of messed me up around there. I should be able to get in there now. Anything else I should be interested in before I cut my ties? There, maybe? Okay, good to know this game does have fall damage. Thought there'd be maybe something up there. Doesn't look like it. Whoa! That gave me a startle. Oh, hold up. How could I forget these two? It's a nice way to get up there. No, the magic carpet just goes inside that. I thought it'd be taking me to the top, but nope. I guess there really is nothing else left to do here, so let's just go skidoo inside this projector here. Going in Steamboat Willie! Steamboat Willie, Part 1. Steamboat Willie was, I believe, the first ever Mickey Mouse cartoon. Pete, being the captain of his good old trusting steamboat. I was gonna ask if I could go in there and mess up his state, but it don't look like it. Way out the balance. I really like these 2D side-scrolling levels. Kind of brings me some Donkey Kong Country vibes. Guess there's nothing else left to do in here? That was short and easy, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. I guess Mickey could say that was deja vu. I mean, that cartoon is nearly 100 years old. None of us were around when that first came out. Oh my gosh, Mickey, this is our village, but it's been attacked. Our wonderful village and tower and windmill are ruined. Pipes leaking everywhere. These pipes here are used to power the entire village. We've got to get them patched up. My house, what happened to it? That thinner is ruining my lovely house. It was ugly anyway, I'm just kidding. Please, save our village. Is there a way down? Okay, there. Let me paint up this place. So we can stop the steam from coming around. All the pipes in the center of the village are patched up. Nice work. Looks like the valve controls. Spin them to turn them off. Looks like you now fix it. And now you can fix my house. It looks like those boat rides are working again too. Not boat rides. Those rides are working again too. I guess you could say I'm mechanically gifted. We could use them to get around the village. It's tricky, but I have confidence in you. Thank you for fixing those pipes. Can you fix the tower as well? There is a pump up there that could operate the gate. Oh, someone's house. You see what's happened here? Small Pete was showing off and crashed his boat into our village. Pete says he didn't do it on purpose, but I don't believe him. He's such a bully in the past, you know? Until I see evidence that it was really an accident, we Gremlins will keep him out of the village. Then why is he dressed as a... Oh, forget it. There's your house. You did it! Thanks so much. I'll talk to the other ground once everyone to know about what you've done for me here. What's in your house? Let me guess. Bronze. Yup. Because everything in this game is bronze, apparently. 3rd place. Except this is only the 2nd game I played this year, so it can't be bronze by default. Yet. Thank you for saving Augustus' house, Mickey. I'll take the free tickets, thank you. I love seeing the stately windmill turning again, thank you. I believe this place to the right takes me to, Pete's little boat. Okay. You fill that up. And see what's wrong with this thingamajig. Oh! That looks like an ancient old record book, some kind of thing. Maybe this is what Pete needs. You have Small Pete's ship log. Now show it to Gremlin Bennett to prove Eat's innocence. I'm sure Small Pete won't mind the nice little renovation I gave it. That log that the crash was an accident and Small Pete feels bad about it. I didn't know he had feelings, so let the other gremlins know it was all a misunderstanding. Ow! That was not expected. What's this, a golden ticket that I just got? Was I suddenly invited to Willy Wonka's factory? Except that movie is very, very ancient by today's standards. The Gene Wilder one, I mean. What's here? You're leading me somewhere if you're painting a path of tickets. Nope, nothing can be done about that one. Hey there! Thank you for freeing me from the Dark Beauty Castle. I was looking for a way to show my appreciation, and I came up with this. It's over 1,000! That's another house taken care of. Whoa! Don't mind me just breaking in people's homes and doing things in them. That door is locked tight. You paint this guy's house. Free tickets. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say they're free, but they're still tickets. Is that my way out of the level, or is that just to the top of the clock tower? But hey, another house to break into. All these people leaving just spare tickets lying around. Enter the travel to the top of the village. Maybe there's something else I could do in here before I... Oh, another house I could get into. Was I already in this house? Yes, I was. I'm just checking everywhere I can before I depart. My keen sense of adventure and exploration is kicking in. You know, maybe atop of the windmill's another place I should check before I get too far away. What? I have a thirst for adventure. Maybe that'll open. Wait, don't leave me! Oh. Oh, I missed my time on the platform. You're free, my friend. Thank you for getting me out of there, Mickey. It was fogging up. I'll enable that projector screen behind you. It's a secret shortcut to the European boat ride. Don't tell anyone. Oh gosh, there's 2 exits now. I have 2 exits. Do I go to the top of the clock tower or to the European boat ride? Decisions. You know, I'm here and I'm starting to channel a British side of myself. There might be unfinished quests here we might not be able to return. Actually, hold up. The game's telling me I might not be able to come back if I go this way, so I'll do the clock tower one first. I was gonna go that way, but when the game's like, wait, there's some stuff here you might not have unfinished, I'll be like, okay. I'll do the clock tower one. There's a pump up there that can operate the gate. All right, let's do this one. Hopefully this is a much better version of TikTok Clock than I remember it being from Mario 64. Oh, this is actually clever. I love that. I love that concept. That is so freaking amazing. I love that concept already. What? I'm like a hamster running inside the cage. This is probably my favorite of the cartoon levels so far. I run and run and get out. I got nowhere, and I got nowhere. Nowhere! Whoa! This has to be a very creative level, and I really like it. Block cleaners. Ready to get to the top of the tower? Out we go! Oh, you're giving me one of these choices, huh, game? You did it! The exit gate is now open. Okay, now I have 2 exits to take. I don't think I went in that guy's house yet. Okay, apparently I did. Steamboat Willie Scene 2. There may be unfinished quests here, and we might not be able to return. Ready to enter the European boat. I'll take the Steamboat Willie exit then. This game's encouraging me to take the regular route. Oh wait, never mind. The game's telling me I've not done. I'll do the European boat ride. I just need to figure out some stuff with some quests first. There's probably some stuff I still need to do here. What could I still be missing, though? Like, what could I still be missing? Hold up, I just caught something with the Doctor and Oswald. Let me see this again real quick. The Mad Doctor's been building lots of new Battleworks scary ones. Battleworks used to be our friends. That changed when the Mad Doctor betrayed Oswald. Wow. Quite tragic. Betrayal. I still have to do as quests. Find out how to escape Wasteland. Oswald, the lucky represents faulted your arrival here. Perhaps he knows how to get you home. Now show it to the Gremlin Band to prove Pete's innocent unless you can find someone else interested in it. Oh, so I gotta find a particular, Gremlin to give this guy one to. Okay, I can't go inside that projector again. I'm sure somebody will be interested in this, I found the record for the steamboat. Where the heck do I give this book to? Because I already talked to that one guy about it. There's gotta be somebody I could give this book to. I guess I can't paint that thing again. Let's see. I guess I just gotta keep on talking to people until I eventually find somebody that'll take it.
Yay!
We just keep on talking to people until someone... Oh, here we go. So you showed the bat locked up in it. Well, now I can't trade you for the pin. Wait, did it say European boat ride? No, Steamboat Willie Scene 2.
And here.
That made friends with the spy by pushing him into a pool of paint. We'll fight anything, even each other, if you paint one. It's funny to watch. I can't find anything else worth doing. So... I mean, I think I talked to everybody in the village. I have no idea who else I could talk to give this a book to. Oh, wait, there's you.
And here.
Nope. Someone here. There was a guy I talked to up there, and he's like, "Oh, you showed the book to someone already. I can't give you a pin for it." Then. Is it the top of the clock tower that I have to go to then? The top of the tower is probably where I need to go then. I mean, I know the way to go. Purple head guy. I'll check the top of the clock tower, and then I'll check down there again. Oh, guys, just... Oh, that guy! If there's a way I could get him to come down so I could speak with him. get this guy to come down, though. I don't think this guy's gonna be wanting to talk to me, so I guess I kind of can't complete this quest. Spent long enough here anyway. Triangle, that's what I've been trying to do. Whoa! Oh wait, this guy you mean? No, not him. He's not coming down. It's the only thing I can think of at this point. There's nothing else I can do here, so let's just get on. Time for more clock chasing. Whoa. Nice save. Okay, was not expecting that to be down here. Wait, that's the exit. Not going that way yet, that's the exit. Oh, evil. But I can do this. Wait for that to get back over here. Whoa. Block Cleaners, Part 2. Feeling something was hidden over that way with the open door. I could use music notes as platforms? That's something you don't see every day. Let's get out of here. We should attempt to get inside the Coliseum. Try to get a closer search for a way in. There's Oswald. inside the Coliseum. So I believe I took the secret route. What? Oh, so the normal route would take me out here. Destroy your comrades. Now that's more like it. Friendly fire at its fullest. Up I go. Almost fell. Say this is the Eiffel Tower. Well, this is more like the He-Fell Tower. Okay, that was terrible. I know. It's gotta be way up this tower or something. Bye-bye. I thought that was... I thought that was for the London Bridge. But here's a better question for that one. Who's my fair lady in that song? I'm sure somebody like Speed would probably know. He's British. Oh, I'm back to where I started at the secret entrance. Build that up. There we go. You guys are welcome for the bad puns. That ought to slow that thing down. I know my main objective is to get into the Coliseum. So is this guy gotta like spread paint now that he's covered in paint? There's a chest in there. Nice catch, Mickey. Oh no, I'm too... That's way too small for me to squeeze through. Oh, almost caught that. Nice save. That is a pool of death. And that is also a pool of death. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. It's around here somewhere. That clears out this way. There's a chest up here, but there's got to be another chest down there. Oh wait, that pushes that up. Bad. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That looks like my way into the Coliseum. I think. The question is, how do I get there? I'm thinking about how I'm going to do my approach to this whole thing. Oh wait, this is the Coliseum! Hey, Mickey! You did it! I might have misjudged you, but watch out, cause my cousin over on Main Street makes me seem like a cuddly little kitten. Oh, and help yourself to some treasure. As for me, time to go. Would this would have been where I fought that guy if I didn't do anything for him? Oh, a room full of treasure. We already proved his innocence. I don't know what the game was telling me I was missing. Huh? We'll take care of those two. So many cursed dolls and things. My mind is cursed because they thought those Oswalds on the floor was like, what? And I can't unsee that now. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, hey, there's a treasure room. The Coliseum. Bronze pin! Now that's just like magic. Is there something in the Coliseum the other way? Because my keen sense of adventure is kind of kicking in on me again. Well, I'm somehow glad I made that. Okay, so this is the path I... Actually, let me go back to where I found that treasure room. I saw a side path over there as well. Wait a minute, that's where I was! That's where I was! Okay, back to the treasure room. Wait, not the treasure room, where I just was. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't English today. Wait, that's the end of the level already? That felt short. Still be listening? No worries, Scorpio. Do what you gotta do, my friend. There's nothing wrong with having the stream as background music, as background noise. This feels very short. Something tells me I would have had to fight a boss or something if I did not prove Pete's innocence there. Ready to face the clock tower? In Steamboat Willie Scene 3. Back to the good old beginnings. From humble beginnings. There we go. My good old different modes of expression. Much better. We never talk about how Subspace rode a cow. Ever. My thoughts are exactly as that stuff over there, just going coughing. Where the heck do I even go? Do I go up? Hold up. I think I know where I need to go. Ah! Observation cues. Someone tried to throw something at me. Oh, that's the exit, so I gotta get up there. Steamboat Willie Part 3. Oh, I wanted to get in on top of Pete, but... Oops. Ouch. Okay. Walking into Pete bounces me backwards inside the cabin. Let's get out of here. Well, I got this feeling that something's coming up. Hi? Reach the clock tower. Whoa, this is a little terrifying. So I could rebuild this tower or destroy it. Whoa! Oh boy. Ow. Oh, wait, I'm still alive somehow. I didn't take damage from all that. There. Now we can be friends. I'm afraid I was out of my head for a bit there. Sorry. That wasn't too difficult. Your paint or thinner capacity can change based on how you deal with important characters in the wasteland. Oh my gosh, a Small World reference did come in this game after. Oh. I got the trophy called Small World. Alright, let's go to Mean Street. What cartoon will be going through next? Okay, we're skipping the cartoon immediately. Is this a theme park? Oswald occupied it as best as he could. He wanted us characters to be happy. Characters? Characters the world stopped watching and stopped loving. Rough drafts, extras, anyone who didn't work out right. Characters left on the drawing board. Most littered in Oswald's recreation of the... He set up shops and ice cream parlor. He said it was home before. Before what? Before the Thinner disaster. That's when the life went out of Wasteland. That's when 𝕷𝖎𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌 and his little flunkies. This is what's left of Oswald's creation, Mickey. Welcome to Mean Street. Mickey, Gus. You know, I can understand where Oswald's coming from with being all mad at Mickey and whatnot. He's like, you're the one who caused this. But if Oswald could see we're trying to rebuild the world, then I'm sure he can understand what we're trying to do. If we're rebuilding the world of the Wasteland. I believe that's what this world is called. Hello, Uncle Gus. Good to see you, Marcus. By any chance, have you seen Oswald? Last time I saw him, he was headed towards the projector screens at the end of the street. But those have been broken for a long time now. I can't get the projector screen running again if you could get me a pair of gears. Horace, however you pronounce the dude's name, can probably be found in the detective agency. I know he has one. He used to brag about his gear he usually hanging around City Hall. I'll be waiting outside the Penny Arcade. Come see me when you have those gears. Oztown projector screen. You got a quest. There are lots of quests for someone like you in the Wasteland. You can always see your quest log by pressing followed by R1. Okay, that's kind of what I did already. Before. You really thought that was gonna fool me? I've seen enough Looney Tunes to know that those types of things do not really exist. Finally, a gold pen! Only took 2 hours and 20 minutes. Roughly, give or take. Yeah, give or take. Okay, I did not know that floor could be disintegrated. Oops, sorry. I didn't even realize somebody was actually sitting here. But I'm sure this guy's definitely reassuring. There's that guy. I'll get this covered. Like last time, get rid of this junk. Oh, wow. That's kind of a disaster. Silver pen! We're getting stuff with the bronze! Finally! No more bronze in Subspace Land! This world feels so empty, like the soul of the places. Yeah. As Gus said, this is the world of the forgotten Disney characters, so this helps us learn more about the characters that were never put into the final show of whatever. Just left behind to rot. It's kind of sad. Kind of scary, actually. Kind of makes me dread to feel like where I would be if I would never even came to this world. Hey, Penelope. Oh my, is that who I think it is? My goodness, it's you, Mickey Mouse. So you do know of me. Gosh, lots of these characters look alike. They're different versions from different stories. Like me. I thought these folks were forgotten. I never forgotten you, Big Bad Pete. Big Bad Pete, Pete Pan, Small Pete, Petronic. This place has got lots of me. We get things done in Wasteland, see? So work with us and nobody'll mess with ya. This game would have definitely benefited from voice acting. I instead had to read all the lines. Big Bad Pete, the one and only. The go-to guy around here. And don't you forget it. Nothing gets done if I ain't around. And I hear about everything, including you're running with Small Pete back in the world of the gremlins. So here, I have some e-tickets, but don't think this means I decided to like you. Small Pete may be a real chowderhead, but I'm glad you helped him. Even though I know you're in need of a gear that I'm rumored to have. Well, here's the deal on the gear. Big Mouth Gilda's always bragging about how fast she is, so I could set up a race for her. I told her I'd give her a prize if she could beat it, seeing as how I didn't think she could. Well, anyway, she did. And we never agreed on no prize, so I gave her that worthless skier. Ha! Bottom line is, I don't got it no more. The girl over by the fire station does. So I can't help you even if I wanted to. Maybe she can. Otherwise, tough luck, pally. The Guardian will tell me where to go next if I press up. Okay. Oh, it's like the Disney wisps that tell me the way forward. Hi there, I'm Gilda. I'm a bit adventurous like yourself. Just got back from Mickey Chunk Mountain. That's a scary place. I was camping in the old collector's hut when 𝕷𝖼𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌 showed up. Had to get out of there fast. I thought being on that ledge was safe, but I was wrong. Let's prize climbing axe behind. Oh well, maybe I'll come across another one soon. But anyway. Do you want to try my time trial race? I smashed Pete's goal in time and he gave me this gear as a reward. If you complete my time, I can pass the gear along to you. Rules are simple. Follow the Guardians and reach the checkered flag before the clock runs out. Want to give it a go? Might as well. Alright, get started. Ready? Oh, so I thought I was doing this in a car. Nope, I'm doing this on foot. You can't outdo the magic. Where is it going? Oh, I see it. That was easy. Wow, great job, Mickey. As promised, here's the gear you wanted. You want a gear from Gilda. Now let's go talk to Horace at the detective agency about the other one. Here we go. Is this another one of those, there's something behind this thing? No, there's not. Bring the street back! But you know what? To what I was saying before about the whole imagining how things would be if I was never around, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I exist. I'm glad I get to make a difference in people's lives. Instead of being in whatever version of this place would be for the real world. Such a thought would be scary. I can't even begin to imagine what would happen in a world where one were to never exist. Build back up. Well, I'll wait. Mickey Mouse, now I've seen it all. You're talking as if Mickey Mouse has been forgotten. But, what's that? I was about to say he's not. Want to hear my latest news? It's only 5 tickets, sure. I haven't seen Oswald since, well, it feels like forever. If you want to know about Oswald, you should talk to Pete and Horace. So 5 tickets for a fresh reminder of where you gotta go in the story. Build this nice place back up. Climb the way. Whoa! Climb the way. See what's around. More. Whoa. Random streets. Just wondering what the heck, my phone just blew up, but no, it's just somebody going live in about 30 minutes. Not Speed, but somebody else. But that's fine. Bronze pin. We're back to the bronze. Boo freaking who? We're back to the bronze pins. Boo freaking who? Okay, okay. Anger about bronze aside. Let's get back to exploring this, desolate town. Hello? Welcome to Horse Collar Investigations. Can I... Oh my! Mickey, do you remember me? Horse Collar! I was in the Firefighters. The Barnyard Broadcast. The band concert. That one was famous. Don't remember, huh? That's alright. Nobody else did either. So I wound up here, same as everybody else. Huron Wasteland, I'm an ace detective. At least I'd like to be. Haven't solved a case in years. But if you need an investigator, I'm your guy. Business is down these days, but I'm sure it will pick up anytime now. I have one of the gears to use to power up the projector screen to Osttown. I could give it to you, but I need you to do something for me first. Casey, the Emporium owner, borrowed the book from me a while back, but never returned it. Can you go and see if he has it? Bring it back to me and I'll give you the gear. You know, it's such a shame to see this kind of places where all the forgotten characters go. How? How have you ended up here? I got dragged in. Hi there, and welcome to the Emporium. My name's Casey, and I've been running this shop for a long time. If you need anything, this is the place to get it. Did Horace send you? I understand you're looking for his book. Well, that's a problem. I finished reading a while ago and lent it to Polly, the ice cream parlor. Is this a game of pass the book? His shop is just down the street from here. You should go ask him about it. I swear, everyone in town has read this book at least once by now. Hi there, my name's Polly, and I'm the owner of the ice cream parlor. Ice cream's hard to come by these days, so sometimes I don't get much variety. Business has been slow, but reading keeps me entertained when there are no customers. That's why I sell enhancements and filters to for your photo mode nowadays. You're looking for the bookcase he lent me? I wasn't quite finished with it, but I suppose I could get... You can have it anyway. Stop by again soon. Hold up, you sell stuff for my photos?
No.
A delicious high-calorie treat. So this is how I get the stuff I missed. And there we have it. Good thing if it's saving up those tickets. Have you had any luck finding those gears? No, then get to it. I already know where to get the gear. I know how to get the gears. Don't worry and calm your horses. Quite literally. Have you recovered my book? How to be a detective? Now I'm almost ready to reopen my agency. Hopefully things will go better for me this time. As promised, here's the gear you need. Don't be too hard on Oswald. He really does try. You now have both gears, Mickey. Let's hurry back to the gremlin. You recovered both the gears. Fantastic! There is one more thing left to do to get this thing running. You see, when the machine broke, its energy was scattered across the park in the form of power sparks. Various people picked them up, and some have yet to be found. We will need them to start the Oztown projector screen. I'm pretty sure I saw one on display at the museum. You should have a look. It's in the plaza between Horace's detective agency and the train station. Try visiting Casey at the Emporium. I think I saw him with one earlier. So go back to the ice cream place. Wait, wrong spot, wrong spot, wrong spot. That guy just disappearing and reappearing does terrify me a little. I locked myself out of my back room again. I think I dropped my key near Polly's ice cream parlor. The key must be somewhere around the front of the store. Could you go look? These people lose everything. Call Mickey Mouse, the lost and found guy. I'll have know that you're here. He's going to have a hoot. Well, maybe not. Maybe in the front of it? Maybe on top of it is what I'm thinking. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I'm looking for a key. There we go. What a beautiful town to restore. Oh. Can't forget the couple of little clouds and whatnot. I have no idea where this key even... Whoa, I don't want to fall to death. See, also made it all just like the other park. With a few changes. I was about to say, is that a statue of Walt Disney himself? It's a nice likeness, though, isn't it? Yeah, I can see the game starting to branch off at this point. With 4 different projectors to go to. Tell me how good a tune you are. I don't believe a word Oswald says about you. Come on, come on, come on. See our latest cartoon escapade, have a laugh. Hey, you're an adventurous type. We always need more cartoons here. If you happen to find any during your travels, bring them for a reward. You can see the stars here. Sometimes we have famous patrons, including you, of course. Step aside and play those exciting moments again. Collect film reels. Film reels for reward. I got some e-tickets. Here. So in here would be Mickey and the Beanstalk, Steamboat Willie, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Claw Cleansers, Part 1, Part 2. Oh, so we can replay any of these single-player areas again. Not single-player, side-scrolling areas again. This is like an antique movie theater. So there's still a lot of this game to go, yeah. I've only gone through 2 of those full theaters. My mind's thinking whenever I see those Oswald statues, what a narcissist, and dang, I feel bad for the guy. I mean, can you blame him? He's a forgotten tomb. At least I get that impression. I get his pain and frustration. I can understand the feeling of being all forgotten, so I can relate to Oswald in some way. The building at the museum between the train station and the detective agency. Oh, we can enter here just as easy. We do have one new exhibit. See it glowing? What, you need a crazy glowing orb in a display case? I'll let you have this power spark if you can find something more interesting to replace it. Or something skeleton behind at the cinema. You should talk to the usher. He's literally just there! Let me restore this world. Okay, go to the cinema to replace that one book. Not that one book, that gear. The usher may have something. This guy? I have a cutlass that was lectured by Captain Hook himself. Captain Hook? You're free? You're looking for something for the museum? Yeah, I guess Hook's cutlass would be a good exhibit. Since you already brought some film strips to me, I'll let you have this for free. Alright, let's give this guy Hook's hand, or whatever. And now to find the key. Oh, look at this cutlass. Quite the specimen. I will gladly trade you the power spark for this fine piece. Thanks, Mickey. Remember to stop by... That's Cutlass? Welcome to my shop. that takes care of that. I'll get those two later because I don't have the tickets for them. Treat the power spark. Now I can get the projector screen to Oztown working. Now let's see what happens with Subspace. And voila, projector screen to Oztown is working perfectly. While you're gone, I'll try tinkering with the other projector screens. Good luck, Mickey, and use these e-tickets to help you on your adventure. So I lose tickets whenever I fall to my death. Good to know. Mickey Mouse in, Through the Mirror. I'll actually go inside the cinema and do the Steamboat Willie one I never did. So I can at least get that taken care of. If I'm able to, that is. Steamboat Willie Scene 2. Yep, Steamboat Willie Scene 2. Let's do this. Oh, sneaky. Hiding something behind me at the beginning. I don't think that was the intended way to get it, but I got it anyway. Why is this guy just standing in there, just out of nowhere? Seeing that guy just stand there out of nowhere is just so random. And that's the exit. Let's get out of here. That wasn't too long. Well, missing a reel here in the first clock chaser. Let me see if I can find it. Or is it clock cleaner? Clock cleanser, clock cleaner, whatever it is. It's a bottomless pit. At least I know the way through this now. Up we go! Almost fell for that one. Maybe I might be able to buy a pin at the end of this one. Or maybe get close enough to it. I think that's all the film reels I missed now. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, got it for making the beanstalk. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of film reels. Okie dokie. Actually, I might be able to get enough of the tickets to buy one of those pins. I believe this was where I needed to be for that. Visited the home of the gremlins. If I get another 200 tickets, I should be able to get that. The question is, how do I get said tickets? Shouldn't be too hard to build them up if I do all that. Don't talk to me about 𝕷𝖎𝖌𝖍𝖙𝖓𝖎𝖓𝖌 what a show-off. She may have speed, but I got strength and plenty of it. Yeah, it's only going to be like 3-4 tickets at a time as I break these things. It's going to be a little while before I do all that. Actually, these are looking like more than 2 or 3 at a time. Maybe I might be able to get this last pin before I hit the 3-hour mark. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've been going on this for 3 hours almost. Time just flies. You know, for the sake of my single-player experiences, I might make them closer to the 3-hour mark. Whereas the multiplayer stuff will probably be about 2 hours. I did say I would go between 2 and 3 hours for everything I do going forward. So I'll go closer to 3 for single-player, closer to 2 for multiplayer, unless we get carried away and whatnot. I may go longer if it's a collab or something, but otherwise, nah, I'm gonna watch my limit. A mascot knows limitations. So grab the tickets, see if I can find that last pin. And then that'll be a good way to wrap up session 1 of Epic Mickey. I mean, we're already at 88 tickets, and that's just from me rambling when I started doing this whole thing. So we're getting them kind of fast, and I like fast. Worst comes to worst, I might just have to repeat one of those cinema levels, and then have the stuff respawn. And I'm gonna I also need to first and foremost make sure I can still load up my game with saved progress. Whoa! I hear creaking, and I don't like the sound of the creaking. Okay, there's nothing in here to worry about. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more of those cinema levels. Maybe Mickey the Beanstalk, since it's gonna be since it's the first and probably the shortest one. In we go. Let's somehow get the, like, 30 tickets in here. Oh, never mind! That was a lot faster said than done. That was a lot faster done than said. Whoa! I didn't even know that path existed. Triple twos! One little mousey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. I got everything I need. Now let's get out of here. Went through that a lot faster than I was expecting. Does the usher have anything for me now that I got the last of the reels I was missing so far? Here's a bronze pin for the reels you collected. Thank you, thank you. Bring that world back to life. Welcome to my shop, Mickey. I'll take that. Now let me double check my pins. Once beautiful dark castle. Visited the home of the gremlins. Redeemed small Pete. Restored the clock tower. Found a genuine pirate cutlass. Arrived in the wasteland. This game throws a lot of extras and behind-the-scenes stuff. This is really cool. Casey dropped a storeroom key somewhere near the ice cream parlor. Recover it. Actually, I should probably take care of that real quick. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was involved in your arrival here. Secondary quests, completed quests. Alright, let me see if I can try to find this lost key. How did you lose a key inside that? You found my backroom key? I'll give you something inside as reward. Hopefully this power spark is okay with you. Let me paint this guy's front street back. If that's on your side, you can't be such a bad guy. Let me make sure I can load back my save data in time. I'm just checking to make sure I can go back to where I was. So I don't have to go from the very beginning all over again. Alright, perfect. Yes, we are good to go. Perfect. I can save this game. And load back to where I was. I was, for some reason, afraid of all the stuff. Alright. I think that'll wrap it up for me for today. This was a lot of fun. Something different. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this today, so... This was definitely different. I had a really good time doing this. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm not one to beg and plea for all that stuff. So... Hope everyone has a fun time. I will continue this again sometime next week. I don't know when yet, but I'm going to continue this game one day next week. This is definitely going to be an adventure worth going through. And this game's not very long either, so it should probably take about 3, maybe 4 sessions, but we'll see. I'm just making a guess. I'll find out in time how things are going to go. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I don't see anyone to raid. Yeah, I think I'll just end it here. I had fun today. Thanks for coming in, everyone, and I hope to see you all next time. My next stream, either part 2 of this, if I decide to do it early in the week, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on, Friday. I just had to remind myself. It's either going to be part 2 of Epic Mickey or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I want to try the game again and see how things are for me. I'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I know I can load this game back up and get back to where we were. Take care, everybody.